this is not just some sickness. What I'm going through right now is a deep cleanse. And yes, that's a story, but a story that makes sense to me at the moment. And this can change at any time. So I was in this delirious fever dream, and they call it delirium, delirious, and they call it fantasy, and they call it imagination. But you know, what if imagination is just one of our senses, just as valuable, just as real as your other senses, the five senses. You can clearly sense way more than just these five senses. You can sense way more beyond these five senses. And in my opinion, it's so stupid that for so long we as a humanity, we have, you know, the veil was covering our other senses. The veil of science, one could actually call it. So the wool was pulled over your eyes. I think that's the expression. Having the wool pulled over your eyes. Well, actually, you know, we used to be able to sense way more than just with these five senses. But they've been obscured. They've been made forbidden. They've been, you know, pretty much erased. And everybody who had these abilities, burned on the stake, drowned, just killed. And slowly we forgot. And then I think it was around the 1800s, science made its entrance, and people slowly start to even forget about religion, like gods, or God, and all these things, angels. And of course, wild stories start to appear because people have questions and they need answered. And science just cannot answer 99% of these questions. So they're just, you know, no, that's illusion. Well, that's the biggest illusion there is. If science cannot prove it, then it doesn't exist. Whoa, seriously? Does like 90% of the world actually believe this? No, that's not 90%. It's only a small portion of humanity. In general, if you would ask someone else, do you believe in more than, I think 100% would say yes. Yes, I believe. But science. Like science is the, you know, the proof. When you use the methods that science uses to claim facts from fiction, then this system can actually not be scientifically proven. So science is just another religion, in my opinion. So I was in this altered states for 3 days. For 3 days I was in between worlds. I could clearly sense things that are not here in this physical reality. One might even believe I was not here. I have no one to test it. I mean, for all I know, I was here in my bed sleeping. but it could very well be that I was not here. But yeah, let's just, go along with the story that my physical body was here in bed, but I, whatever I is, no, I wasn't. And it was not like I was very aware of it. But I was very alive in it. It was very alive. It was actually very physical, very tangible. I could touch things. I could move, like Neo in the Matrix, like pew, just fly off. Or I would, and a thought would pop up, and immediately that thought became reality. But yeah, there was this image that stuck, and I couldn't let it go. There was like this. I was trying. My mind was trying to figure it out. Yeah, that was funny. My mind was trying to figure out what it was that I was experiencing, because it tried to use these known 5 senses, but it could not. It could not resolve this puzzle, because I was laying there with my eyes closed. I was looking around. I was in other worlds, but my mind was trying to make sense of it. So I got, again and again and again, I got pulled back into the mind, into, here, but there was no here.